Skills on the platform, back at you with another reading. And this is going to be for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, and North Node. Also, Sagittarius, this is your one card tarot reading, a daily tarot meditation for the sign of Sagittarius. Also, Sagittarius, today's date is February 12th of 2022. Though this is the day, these readings are timeless. They can apply to any point in time in the future. Also, for Sagittarius, like, comment, and subscribe, and become a skilled one. Become part of the Skilled Nation. Hit the bell notification to receive all videos in the future. Go ahead and do that now. Hit that notification, and that way you can receive all the videos in the future. Also, Sagittarius, when you share this, you'll be entered into a raffle to win $1,000 in cryptocurrency. The drawing is going to be on May 5th of 2022. To enter in the raffle, send an email with your request and the person you shared this with. The email for your entry into the raffle is in the description. Now, Sagittarius, donate to the channel. The Cash App's in the description as well. All amounts are greatly appreciated. When you sow into good soil, you reap great fruit. All right? If you find this beneficial, definitely donate to the channel. Now, Sagittarius, let's go ahead and get your reading underway so we can see what energy that you are in or encounter for the day. Sagittarius, see what energies that you're in for today. For our Sagittarius. Spirit, what energy is Sagittarius going to be in today? Or may encounter across the world and across the universe? What energy is Sagittarius in today, or may encounter across the world and across the universe for the sign of Sagittarius? What energy is Sagittarius in across the universe for the sign of Sagittarius? Alright, what energy is Sagittarius in for today, Spirit, across the world and the universe? Alright, Sagittarius, this is your energy spread for today. What energy is Sagittarius in across the world and across the universe, Spirit? Alright. Alright. The Five of Cups, Sagittarius, the loss in pleasure. Okay? So, Sagittarius, this may not apply to anyone. This may apply to one. It may apply to few. It may apply to many. Take how it resonates. Take what's good, leave the rest. Okay? Five of Cups, the Lord of loss and pleasure. Okay? Sagittarius, your energy is possibly in some loss of some type of pleasure. Maybe you were indulged in too much pleasure, which caused some type of loss, right? Okay? Maybe you had several different partners. Hey, take it how it resonates. And maybe you lost two of them. Still loss of some pleasure, right? But you may still have pleasure going on, but in some way, shape, or form, you lost some type of pleasure. Okay? So, let's go for the Five of Cups. Alright, so the Five of Cups, the Lord of loss and pleasure, came in the upright. Okay? Now, the Five of Cups for Sagittarius energy today. The Lord of loss and pleasure. Five cups surround a large inverted pentagram in the center. Alright? Of the card. You may be dealing with a Capricorn. Alright? You may be even dealing with a Scorpio. Alright? Past, present, or future. Either a family member, friend, close friend, or a lover, someone in a relationship with, past, present, or future. Also, maybe that's the person that you parted with. Possibly you parted with a Scorpio, you parted with a Virgo, or even you parted with a Capricorn. All right, Sagittarius, take it how it resonates, or you may have these signs in your chart. Okay. Also suggesting loss. At the bottom of the card are fallen water lily petals. Although the lotus stems ascend between the cups in a manner of a fountain, no water flows. So those waters are not flowing right now, Sagittarius. All right, possibly between these individual people. All right, of any of the cups. Above and below appear the symbols of Mars and Scorpio. Once again, maybe dealing with Scorpio. This card pertains to the first decan of Scorpio, ruled by Mars. Thus, Mars and Scorpio, 1 degree to 10 degrees. Angels, Loviah and Peliel, Pahaya. Meaning of the card in your energy for today, for the sign of Sagittarius, is death or end of pleasure. So like I said, you possibly may were involved with multiple engagements. Maybe you had multiple investments that you lost out of, right? Okay, because it says partial loss as well. So maybe you had some investments, maybe you had, let's say you had 10 separate investments and you lost 4 of them, okay? It's still a loss, but you could still be in a position where you're still good overall. Once again, it could apply to maybe relationships. Maybe you had 4 or 5 women or 4 or 5 men and you lost 3 of them, but you still got 2 left, okay? It's still a loss, but you still may be good in your position overall, okay? You can take it financially, you can take it literally. Or maybe, some type of loss mentally, right? You were in a sturdy state of mind and then you kind of lost it a little bit. Maybe you went a little crazy. Did some things that you weren't supposed to do. Acted out, right? We got to remember, when we put out energy, it comes back to us. So if we put out certain types of energy, it's going to come back to us some way, shape, or form. Doesn't matter who we are. It's universal law. No one can go against universal law. I don't care what you have, who you are, what you possess. The law is the law, period. Right? You have man's law, you got universal law. Man's law can be bent, corrupted. Universal law cannot be bent, cannot be corrupted. It's inevitable. Right? Now, also it speaks of disappointment. So you are disappointed because of that type of loss that you encountered. But once again, it probably not even loss that really harmed you, totally. It was partial loss, okay? You probably could still bounce back from it, right? Also, treachery, sadness, deceit, ill will, and distraction. So you've definitely been distracted, Sagittarius, okay? Now, in the reverse, it means charity, hope, kindness, and new alliances. Focus on shifting your energy in the reverse of this. Because when you shift that energy in the reverse of this, it'll allow you to get some new alliances. So maybe, you had a stable of people that you dealt with, and you lost a few of them. Now, shifting that energy allow you to replenish that stable, Sag. I can be a little jokester sometimes. But yeah, take it how it resonate. Man and woman, either way, it's energy. Okay, this is for the Sagittarius, but nonetheless, Sagittarius, it seems like you're still overall you're good when it's all said and done. Once again, it's just loss of pleasure. Okay, maybe not as abundant as it was before. Okay, so Sagittarius, take it how it resonate. This may apply to no one, as I mentioned. Donate to the channel if you find this reading beneficial. All right, if it resonates in any way, shape, or form, all amounts are greatly appreciated. When you sow in a good soil, you reap great fruit. All right, it allows us to continue to bring these readings to you, give you insight, give you the heads up, give you solutions. Okay, and what to do daily. All right. So this is February 12th, 2022. Though this is the time that I mentioned, these readings are timeless. It can apply at any point in time in the future. Sagittarius, peace.